Hello everybody and welcome back to Football Life on the Cultured YouTube Let's Play. No, that's not right. Cultured Let's Play channel. And yeah, I'm really enjoying Football Life, so hoping to get a bit more of it out on the channel. If you're enjoying it, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave me a comment down below about where we should be looking for reinforcements. A number of you have given me some recommendations already. They will be added to the shortlist because we're getting close to January, so it should be quite an interesting turnaround. Obviously, we're only going to do as realistic as we can until we don't know what realistic is anymore. So once we've brought in the likes of Mount, Bayender, Regulon and Amrabat, then we're a bit freer to go and bring in who we want, really. But in this episode, we're taking on Brentford away from home and Wolves away from home. So it's two back-to-back away games to see how it's going. But we've done pretty well. 2 good wins on the bounce has put us up to 8th. We are narrowing in on the top 4, although we are still 9 points behind Liverpool, who currently hold 4th. But hopefully putting some form together means we can keep it going. So let's get into the game against Brentford. We'll be back in just a sec. Hello everybody and welcome to the Brentford Community Stadium, or Griffin Park as it is in this game. It is Brentford at home hosting Manchester United in this one. Man United on a bit of a resurgence, 2 wins on the bounce, but now before the January transfer window opens and before Christmas, we have 2 back-to-back away games. So let's see the teams in just a second. We'll be right back. So starting with the home team, Brentford lining up in a 3-5-2 formation. Aya, Pinnock and Ben Mee at the back. They've got Visser, Janelt, Damsgaard, Jensen and Norgard in the middle. Behind, Ivan Toney and Brian Mbuemo with Thomas Straskoska in goal. Man United in their away kit in the green and white stripes, lining up in their 3-4-3 formation. Rashford, Eriksen and Martial, the more advanced players. Bruno joins Casemiro in midfield. Pelestri is the surprise selection for Jadon Sancho on the right, and Harry Maguire comes in at centre-back for this one. So everyone's ready to go, and Brentford get the game underway with Ivan Toney kicking us off as Ethan Pinnock giving his centre-back partners an early touch of the ball as it goes out to Damsgaard, back to Ben Mee, and it'll be interesting to see how Brentford played today. Two teams going with 3 at the back. It should be quite an interesting game as Man United get a bit of early possession as Garnacho can just play a nice little 1-2 with Varane as United look to hold the ball and move it around. How it goes to Pelestri, the youngster, given a bit of a go by Erik Ten Haag today, and he's done pretty well with the ball at his feet there, but his pass was just a little bit wayward. Oh, Jensen's run into trouble here, and Rashford picked it up. Jensen has not started this game very well at all. He's caught himself in trouble a few times as Toney tries to put that one through, and Brian Mbuemo has broken the offside trap as Onana comes out. It's an amazing save from Andre Onana, who has dropped in the previous game I think it was for flu, but yeah, unlucky for the striker there. Just hello, we've got through again here. Victor Lindelof's got to cover this one, and he does, back to Onana. But yeah, Man United causing themselves a little bit of trouble there. Eriksen looks up towards Marcus Rashford, finds Anthony Martial, trying to hold on to this ball and create a little bit of space for himself, and puts that one in looking for Eriksen, but it strolled offside. It was to be a precision pass to get that one through, just trying to get back on. But a free kick to Brentford, who have had the best chance of the half so far, with Andre Onana pulling off a wonderful one-on-one save as Thomas Straskosia, I think is how you say it, puts a good long ball forward. Visser goes for an early cross, but that's not very good, and that'll go up for a goal kick. Casemiro trying to bring the ball out from the back, has not given a good pass towards Pelestri, but the youngster's done really well and stolen in. Pelestri puts it in towards Rashford. Lovely feet from Rashford. He shoots. Good save from Straskosia, and it's a good save. I'm going to repeat myself. It's a good save. Pelestri doing really well on the right hand side, coming in, nicking the ball off the Brentford player Damsgaard, and Rashford, good feet, and then a good shot, but straight at the keeper. Good save to keep it at 0-0 though. Put it around the corner, and we have a corner now. Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to get enough on this, or good punch from Strakosia as he comes out. Ivan Toney's going to look to turn, goes back towards Ben Mee, who's panicked into clearing it out to the left. It's very dodgy defending that from an experienced defender such as Ben Mee. Throw in taken quickly. Casemiro, Eriksen, not too many options on, gives it out to Pelestri, who started this game well. Pelestri, nearly got past Damsgaard, but the Norwegian, I want to say he is, puts in a really good tackle as Mbuemo's under pressure. It will fall to Visser. Visser goes back and Brentford managed to keep the ball with Janelt going to Pinnock. Christoph Ayer. Brentford, you can see, keeping the ball pretty well, but eventually have to go long, and that's going to be easy for Harry Maguire as Rashford does manage to poke the ball through to Palestri, and Palestri's got time and space here. Swings in a cross again, just a bit too close to the goalkeeper, similar to Bruno's corner earlier on. Palestri, lovely footwork to get round his man. Can this cross be better? In towards Martial, who went up challenging, and Christoph Ayer actually defended it really well. Man United definitely playing the better of the football at the moment. Lovely fall from Bruno Fernandes to pick out Palestri. Rashford tries to, just trying to put that into the path of Bruno for a first time shot. Didn't quite work. Ivan Toney just goes back to Damsgaard, gets it back again. Good little 1-2 to create some space, and Toney's in a crossfield pass. Actually does get into the path of Visser. Visser, lovely footwork to put the ball in, but just beyond Bryan Mbeumo. So 5 minutes till half time, and Brentford have gone a little bit defensive here. They're not really doing much with the ball, and they weren't putting too much pressure on us when we had it. So you can imagine they're going a little bit more get through to half time and see what they can do. Martial lays that one back to Bruno Fernandes, trying to put it through the gap back towards the Frenchman, but didn't work. Garnacho. Can he turn past Visser? Yes, he can. Garnacho's done well here. Lovely bit of footwork to get it onto his right foot, but again, just held up at the last moment. Garnacho tries to flick it in. It's not the best of crosses, though. Bruno Fernandes picks this one up. Back heel to get Casemiro involved. Casemiro, I was trying to poke that through to Eriksson. Didn't work. It's 0-0 at half-time. We've had the better of it, but Brentford did have a good early opportunity. Big save from Onana. No substitutions for Man United. Erik Ten Haag will be asking for a bit more from his men, as they're in a good run of form at the moment, and they need to make this one continue, really. As Casemiro looks out towards Palestri, who was pretty dangerous in that first half. As Palestri comes forward, Rashford making a good run, but Palestri's going to drive into the space, and he's still going, the youngster, but runs out of turf. Goal kick. Bryan Mbeumo with the ball on the right-hand side, just dropping out of his central striking position. As they go long looking for Mbeumo again. Great first touch, and he's put a good ball in towards Ivan Toney, who is a big lad. Casemiro wins that ball first, though. Wins the second ball, which is good, and Garnacho can stretch his legs here. Garnacho has got a lot of space to run into. The strikers are occupying the centre-backs. Garnacho's still going. He's still going, Garnacho. Tries to cut it across, but Pinnock was really well placed. Martial will get that one first and turns his man. Anthony Martial with a shot. Good save, Strakosha again. Yeah, so the ball bounced around. Martial picked it up, saw the run of Janelt, used his momentum against him. Good turn, a great strike, and a good one-handed save. So Bruno Fernandes with the corner this time again. Swings this one in, looking for Varane at the near post, but is well headed away by Ben Mee. Bruno Fernandes will keep this one in play. Gives it to the edge of the area. That's Varane. Palestri tries to put it through. It's bouncing around. Yeah, Brentford not looking very secure at the back there. Dinks that one in towards Eriksson. Flicks it on, but no one can get there. It calls for a free kick, but mainly from the supporters rather than the players themselves, as Visser looks to counter-attack as Varane comes across. Visser's done well. Back to Norgard. Visser again in towards Mbeumo as Man United are slow to get back. They do have bodies back there now. In towards Toney. Good header, but Onana can pluck that one out the sky because there was no power on that header at all. And then Onana's quick throw just doesn't quite find its target. Toney under pressure from Lindelof. Bryan Mbeumo shots blocked, and the game is getting pretty stretched now. Garnacho, Bruno, little back heel towards Eriksson, puts it through towards Rashford, who turns and holds up the ball well, looking for Palestri. Palestri's in. He's been clattered in the face, but nothing happened, and then he accidentally trips the defender, and it will be a free kick to Brentford. So double substitution for Man United, and Scott McTominay on to replace Christian Eriksen, and Malacia on for Garnacho, who's had a very quiet game on the left. A couple of counter-attack starts, but not too much more from the young Argentine, but plenty of time for him to improve in his Man United career, and he does look like he's going to be somewhat of a starlet as Janelt gets the ball for Brentford into Jensen. Now it goes to Damsgaard. Janelt on it again, and he's under pressure from Scott McTominay, but holds on to the ball well. Norgard up towards Mbeumo. Oh, and that's never a foul, ref, never. And it gives Brentford a dangerous chance here with Matthias Jensen on this. And it's a great save from Onana again. So corner ball, and Brentford have chucked everyone towards the back post. It goes in towards Ivan Toney, but he's got Maguire to be dealing with, and it's not a mean feat beating Harry Maguire in the air. Good save from Onana again. And there is a little bit of a counter-attack opportunity on here, because Bruno Fernandes can flick that one onto Marcus Rashford, who's got a run from Martial, but the pass is overhit. And it's an easy pick-up for Strakosha, who then balls it out to Ayer, and Brentford can hold on to the ball. And they are holding on to the ball, but they're running out of passing options here, so they are going to go long towards Ivan Toney again, who does, well, between himself and Lindelof, managed to get the ball out towards Damsgaard, back towards Matthias Jensen, and there's more defending to do for Man United here as the ball comes in, but it's a great header again from Harry Maguire. He's actually had a really good game, the Man United centre-back. That's a good ball up towards towards Bruno, who is, well, looked like he was fouled, but referee says play on. Bryan Mbeumo under pressure. Ivan Toney tries to put that one through. Onana's a bit slow off his line, but gets there eventually and bowls it out looking for Pellistri. Now Pellistri's going to try and use his pace here, and he's used it really well actually. Pellistri has got a lot of space to run into. Pellistri, he's still going. Rashford's back on the edge of the area. Rashford, oh, what a save. On the rebound is Bruno Fernandes. Come on, we deserve that goal. 1-0. Come on. Really did deserve it, and it's a captain's goal for Bruno Fernandes. Ten Hag's happy on the sideline, giving it the old fist pump, not a fist. Pellistri just used his pace really well. He's had a great game for Kundo Pellistri. Good save from Strakosha, but couldn't do anything about the rebound. 1-0 United, and that has forced Brentford into a double change. Lewis Potter on for Bryan Mbeumo, and then I didn't read the other name quick enough, so I have no idea. I'll try and read it in the top left when it happens. But yeah, 1-0 Man United. That is good to see, as Christoph Ayer trying to just keep the ball. Brentford not changing their philosophy, even though they've gone 1-0 down. Well, that's another high ball towards Harry Maguire. He gets a lot of rap, but in this game he's very good at winning headers. There's Casemiro. Oh, I was trying to just pick out Pellistri. Oh, we could be in trouble here. Luckily, Ivan Toney passed the ball very early. If he had just held on to that, I'd run Harry Maguire out of position, as Kevin Schade is tackled. Now, he's a good little player, Kevin Schade. He's actually on my radar as a potential signing. The young German winger, as Norgard up against McTominay. McTominay does well to hold him up. Back to Kevin Schade again with a little step over, but he just runs into Varane, who can bring this one away. Varane into Rashford, holds it up strength well. Rashford doing a good job as a runner through the middle, which is Scott McTominay, of all people. And he's gone for a little dink, and I've put it well over the bar. Rashford was really good hold-up play. Pellistri is on the right, but looking a little tired. Into McTominay, fresh legs, good strength. And then, yeah, just try to put it into that top corner and got it all wrong. Oh, it was a good save, actually. It was a good save. Right, Bruno Fernandes can try and hold this one up in the air. Rashford is going to attack it. It's going to fall to the edge of the box. What a hit! Oh, it was McTominay again, fighting for his position in this Man United team. It was a header away from Kevin Schade. Fell nicely for McTominay on the volley, but just a bit too powerful. But that should see out the game as Strakosha goes short to Ayer with, well, 30 seconds over. 1-0, 3 wins on the bounce. So we secure our third win in a row. Crystal Palace lost at home 3-0 to Aston Villa. West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Nottingham Forest 0. Burnley 0, Chelsea 1. Arsenal drew 1-1 with Sheffield United at the Emirates. Luton Town 1, Fulham 3. Everton beat Brighton 3-0. Man City lost at home 4-1 to Newcastle. And Liverpool beat Wolves 2-0 at Anfield. And it leaves the table looking like this. We climb up again, up to 7th now, which is good. 2 points behind Nottingham Forest. 7 points off Man City in the Champions League spot. So we are finding form at good time. And we're getting ourselves back into this season now. So next up, we travel to Molineux to take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. I need to go and sort out the team because I haven't looked at form and who's up for it and who isn't. But the kits are looking lovely, aren't they? Lovely stuff. We'll be back for kickoff. Hello everybody and welcome to Molineux as we see Wolverhampton Wanderers take on Manchester United. A resurgent Manchester United with 3 wins in a row. And this is their second away game in a row. Just before the January transfer window opens, where they've already rumoured to be strengthening. So this should be an interesting game. Players are playing for their places in the squad. What outs will there be? What further ins will there be in the transfer window? We're not sure yet. Man United rumoured to be signing Mason Mount from Chelsea, which will be an interesting pickup in central midfield, along with Sofyan Amrabat as well, who could be very interesting indeed. But yeah, it's looking like an interesting lineup today. We'll be back to go through them in just a sec. So starting with the Midlands team, Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. Hwang Hee-chan up front with Kaladzic and Podence. Dudu, Gomez and Boubacar Traore in midfield. Dawson, Kilman, Otto and Semedo at the back. And Man United are lining up in their 3-4-3 formation that's got them quite a lot of success recently. Lindelof, Maguire keeps his place and Martinez comes back in for Varane. Anthony is back in the squad on the right. Luke Shaw gets a rare start at left midfield. Scott McTominay is given the nod after his good cameo in the previous game against Brentford. And we are ready for this one, as the only other change for Man United as well is that Rasmus Højlund has been given a start over Anthony Martial due to a bit of fitness issues. Anthony Martial just looking a bit tired, so given a rest in today's game, as Man United have picked up possession very early from Wolverhampton Wanderers kickoff, to be fair, as Anthony has the ball into Bruno. Good run there from McTominay, who does enjoy getting forward. He's in a lot of space and his shot actually hits Rasmus Højlund, and Luke Shaw's given away an early free kick. The ball has fallen nicely here to Bruno Fernandes. Højlund looks to pop in Rashford. Oh, he nearly got there. It was a great tackle at the last from whoever is at the back there. Max Kilman is who put that tackle in. Rashford, I think, got the first touch. And that's going to be an interesting battle today as well at the other end. Kaladzic versus Harry Maguire. Two very good headerers of the ball. As, well, Hwang Hee-chan has done well here. And Onana with quite a simple save. Obviously, he kept Man United in it early on against Brentford with that lovely one-on-one save from Brian Mbeumo. But this is a new game as McTominay comes forward and he's bullied off the ball by Boubacar Traore, which is not what I expected to happen there. Anthony. Man United have recycled the ball really well, trying to get McTominay involved again. He's very all action. He's actually a player I'd quite like to keep, I think, but we'll see what sort of what offers we get in as Bruno Fernandes turns away from his man, and he's still going here. Bruno Fernandes, went for a curling effort. Rashford with a header. Dawson gets it away. And Dudu picks up the loose ball again. Hwang Hee-chan looks to play a 1-2 here, so Harry Maguire's got to come out the central spot as Martinez, lovely controlled little flick back to Onana, who can... What a pass that is from Onana, by the way, to pick out Bruno Fernandes. Superb. Luke Shaw looking for Rashford or Højlund in the middle, but didn't quite get that one right. As again, Wolves starting to play these long balls, and it's not really working wonderfully well for them, as Kaladzic has held that one up well, but Hwang Hee-chan runs into Victor Lindelof. And Onana's there again. He's looking at Bruno Fernandes as that out ball, but this time João Gomez puts himself in the way well. Dudu out to Podence, who's he's turned really well, and he's got that one back in, and Dudu's there and he's missed. Oh my word, what a shocking miss from the Wolves midfielder that is. He actually did really well, Dudu, because he started this move off. Got it out there. It's a great turnaround. Martinez ball in back into Dudu, and he's really got to hit the target. So very similar to the Brentford game. Man United having a scare against them early on, and they're allowing Victor Lindelof to just bring this ball forward so far. They've let him just walk into their half there, Wolves, as João Gomez puts that one through. Rashford can now get Anthony involved with all that space on the opposite wing. Anthony holds it up well and waits for McTominay. Just took an extra touch, which I didn't want him to do, as Boubacar Traore finds Dudu, who really should have scored. Johnny Otto all the way back, and Wolves, I was about to say keep possession, but they've gone up to the big man again. Harry Maguire wins that one. João Gomez in towards Dudu again, or Dudu, out towards Chan. Kaladzic just gets his pass wrong, and McTominay can pick this one up for a bit of a counter here, and he's got Bruno Fernandes in front of him. Holds it up well into Rashford. Good footwork again. Can he get it back? Johnny Otto defends well. Corner to Man United. Man United sending Harry Maguire into that near post, who's going to try and flick it on. He actually tried to volley it, and he's actually put a good tackle in there. And Casemiro's trying to just lay that one off, but didn't quite work. Harry Maguire, centre-back, trying some footwork. Is he going to get a free kick? He is going to get a free kick. Well done, Harry Maguire. No, he's not. He's giving away a free kick. Unbelievable. What the hell? Well, I always had the ball. How is that a free kick against what I did? Unbelievable. Anthony in towards Rashford, into Bruno Fernandes. Plenty of space to run into here for Fernandes, and he's taken a heavy touch, and it just let Kilman just get back at him. That really should have been 1-0. I should have done better there. Hwang Hee-chan is not going to keep that one in. It'll be a throw, but that's a big opportunity for Man United. We haven't had many of them in this game yet. As Anthony turns, goes a bit more direct towards Rashford, picks out Bruno Fernandes. Surely Rashford was fouled off the ball there, but the referee says no. We haven't got Rasmus Højlund in this game at all either. He is struggling a little bit to make the difference in games, as we've been caught out here, and Martinez needs to get back. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a good ball into the back post for Kolasinac, but he's got his volley so wrong, it's going to go out for a throw. Martinez, long ball up towards Rashford, who wins the header on towards Anthony. Anthony pokes that one through to Fernandes. Lovely back heel into the path of Rashford. Rashford, oh, it's just a heavy touch again. I need to let go and sprint a bit earlier. And it's cleared away. Half time, 0-0. The stats will tell you that it's been an even game, but Man United will feel that they probably should have had the lead, wasting a few breakaway opportunities in the middle of the park. But, McTominay, who had a decent first half, has actually given the ball away straight away, but he's won it back with some good perseverance, so we'll let him off. Anthony on the ball. It's a lovely ball through to Bruno Fernandes, who's put that one through to Højlund, but again it's just behind him, and it's just not clicking for the young Dane right now, and that is a problem for Man United, because he is their only other striking option alongside Martial, and the man he's playing alongside Rashford today is João Gomez. Could be in it because Kolasinac has found the pass, but that's great covering defending from Martinez, although it's not over yet. It's a shot deflected. Good save from Onana, who's going to look to get on with this pretty quickly, but his quick, speedy kick wasn't quite hard enough to get over Johnny Otto. Hwang on the ball. Out to Johnny Otto again. Cross goes in towards Kolasinac. Good header from Martinez, and Casemiro tries to play it to the wing, but can't find his Man United teammate. And Kolasinac has turned really well. Great save from Onana. On the rebound is Hwang. I think it is a goal. It is a goal, or is he offside? He's onside. It's 1-0 Wolves. Is this run for Man United coming to an end? Yeah, just couldn't clear our lines properly, and Kolasinac was given far too much space. Maguire a bit sloppy on the old defending, and Lindelof couldn't quite react, and Hwang with an open goal makes it 1-0 Wolves. And that forces Ten Haag into a triple substitution then. It's Martial on for the ineffective Højlund, Pellistri on for Anthony, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka goes into the back line replacing Victor Lindelof. So can the fresh legs make a difference for Man United? It's not started that way with a poor pass there, and a poor pass there as well. On the hour mark, 1-0 down. That's a good touch from Bruno Fernandes to release Scott McTominay again, who's powering forward with those long legs. Oh, that's going to fall through to Martial with a shot. Great save from the keeper. Rashford keeps it in play. Martial! It's 1-1. Great play from Rashford to keep that in. Storming run from McTominay. A bit of luck for it to bounce through to Martial, but the sub makes an instant impact. I mean, I'd like to think Højlund would have scored that one, but this first shot from Martial was really well saved. Rashford reacted quickest, kept it in. I think the Wolves players were expecting to let it go out for a corner, but he had other ideas, cut it back for Martial, and the Frenchman isn't going to miss from there. That is 1-1, an instant reply from Man United, and the substitutes making a difference. And Rashford's picked up the ball in a dangerous area again, and here is Martial coming forward. Surely he's got the pace to get round the centre-backs. Dawson dives in, he's forced him wide. Craig Dawson actually did really well there. Luke Shaw with a lovely bit of skill, puts it across. Johnny Otto just gets ahead of Facundo Pellistri to the ball, and it's looking like a rejuvenated Man United team after they went 1-0 down. Looks like Wolves have sort of angered the beast as Martinez finds Luke Shaw up towards Bruno Fernandes. Scott McTominay marauding forward again. McTominay with a shot. It's not the best. Goal kick. So Luke Shaw, who's had a pretty good but quiet game on the left-hand side, is replaced by Jadon Sancho as Sarabia comes on to replace Dodu, who really should have scored in that first half. That glorious opportunity inside the penalty area with his left foot, and he put it past the post. As Johnny Otto just scoots past Wan-Bissaka, easier than most do in the Premier League. It's a good ball in, and well, Martinez had to get that one right because Kolasinac was just behind him. And he's going to be there again, is he? I'm not sure if he's going to keep that one in. No, that'll be a throw-in. Hwang Hee-chan, some good hold-up work. Finds João Gomez and looks to get it back as well. Hwang puts in a cross, but Maguire is there to read it. Casemiro Goes out towards Jadon Sancho. The fresh legs of Jadon Sancho just accelerating away from Boubacar Traore. And Sancho has got done a good job here, Jadon Sancho, and then I forgot to pass the ball. So there's a lesson there, folks. Don't get too carried away. Palestri. Up it goes. Oh, why didn't Bruno Fernandes get on the end of that? He might be a bit tired. And Bruno Fernandes has played every minute of every game, I think, for us so far. So he probably is due a little break before Christmas, as Harry Maguire just let that one go across his body and knows he's got a bit of time to pick out Lisandro Martinez with 10 minutes to go in this game. McTominay out towards Sancho. Does pick out Bruno Fernandes. Up it goes towards Rashford, but Kilman gets to the ball first. Some tired legs out there, as this is where the European leagues get the joy of a winter break, but not in the Premier League. It's full on for fixtures, as Klasnic with a header, but that's going to go past the post. So Erik Ten Haag makes another substitution as youngster Kobbie Mainoo comes on for Casemiro in central midfield. Picked over Fred as the substitute in this one. Does that mean Fred is potentially leaving the club in the January transfer window? We'll have to find out. Good ball from Aaron Wan-Bissaka to pick out Jadon Sancho, who goes back towards Kobbie Mainoo. Scott McTominay was asking Sancho to go forward. 5 minutes to go in this one, as Martinez nearly gave the ball away there. Maguire can keep it alive, but just gets his header slightly wrong. And Hwang Hee-chan is going to go over the top there, and Maguire with a good header back towards Onana. Let's see what Onana can do here with a few minutes to go. He can pick out an absolutely wonderful ball to Bruno Fernandes. Martial round the corner finds Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho just holds it up, looks to put in a cross. Oh, it was a dangerous cross. Rashford will keep it alive. Here's Palestri. Facundo Palestri. Can he get the cross in? It's blocked, and there's just no luck there for Man United as the ball bounced around. They couldn't make the most of it, and it's 1-1. The winning run comes to an end, but we're still unbeaten in 4 games. So Aston Villa also drew in the Midlands, 0-0 with Brentford. Bournemouth lost 4-0 at home to Crystal Palace. Ouch. Nottingham Forest 2, West Ham 2. Chelsea beat Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 in a London derby. Sheffield United 2, Burnley 2. Fulham lost at home to Arsenal in another London derby. Brighton and Hove Albion drew 1-1 with Luton. Newcastle United drew 0-0 with Everton. And Liverpool, in a big deciding game for the title, beat Man City 1-0. It leaves the table looking like this. We're up into 7th, 6 points off Man City in 5th. Liverpool go top with that win, putting them on 41 points. So we're only 11 points off the lead. Not too bad given the start we had. Liverpool, Tottenham, Villa and Newcastle make up the top 4. Then you've got Man City in 5th. We're in 7th. Arsenal 8th. Chelsea all the way down in 11th. And at the bottom of the table, Burnley still rooted to the bottom on 8 points. Luton in 19th with 11. And Bournemouth just about hanging on to West Ham and Sheffield United, all in that danger zone. 15, 17 and 18 points respectively. So as we get into the January transfer window, you can see here signings being made. And Sergio Reguilon is the one they've decided to parade in front of the press. So welcome, Sergio. And we have a mid-season review. It was going to be an uphill struggle to achieve our goals. Now let's pull ourselves together instead. Aim to finish in the 7th position or higher. Yeah, we can do that. Easy. And here we are, January the 1st. So new players have joined the club. So we've got new youth team players. Bjorn Hardley is left on loan, and Brandon Williams is left as well. But we have bought in Adlai Bayendir, Sergio Reguilon, Sofiane Amrabat and Mason Mount as well, which is good. Look at pro. So we've got contracts here, the list of players: Mainoo, Garnacho and Palestri. All 3 of those will be getting new contracts for sure. I don't know if we've had any bids on our players. Let's go and have a look. We've got Christian Eriksen, 29 million. Harry Maguire, 20.6 is the negotiated fee. Do we want to sell Harry Maguire? He's actually been playing really well for us. I think that's it at the moment. Yeah, with the new signings coming in as well. So, yeah, let me know. Christian Eriksen and Harry Maguire. Do we want to sell either or both of those? You could. I mean, Christian Eriksen's still at the club. And he's playing pretty well this season, actually, to be fair. Harry Maguire, not sure. We could go and sign a new centre-back if we do sell Slabhead himself. We'll have to see how it goes, to be honest. But thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.